21 years ago now, we made one of the best decisions of our business career to date, which was to come to Cardiff, and we looked at a lot of different places. We wrote a business plan in London, and we knew we're never going to be basing the business in London because we work in car insurance. It's a low margin commoditized business. You've got to go for a cost efficient location. So we were looking for places that had a good workforce, an affordable workforce, good office provision, and at that time in the early 90s there were lots of options and we visited a lot of them, and ultimately we chose Cardiff for 2 or 3 reasons. One, because the Welsh Government made us very, very welcome. They really helped us in terms of location, in terms of training, in terms of all the things we could do to make what was a start-up business a success. We chose Cardiff because we felt it was a nice place to live. We came here and we already felt warm about Cardiff because some of us knew it well, but some of the other members of the team were new to Cardiff and were very impressed. They'd be even more impressed 20 years later because so much has happened to make Cardiff a more attractive city to live and work in. From the word go, we've been incredibly pleased by the people we were able to recruit. They've been very warm, positive about the company, loyal to the company. One of the great things about being in Wales is that we just don't have the turnover we'd had if we're in the southeast. We don't have some of our best staff being poached. We find that we build good people, they stay with us. I think there is a positiveness about the Welsh workforce that's helped us achieve that. I mean, there are things that we work on very hard as a company to try and make it a great place to work, and we do believe that if people are happy doing what they do it better. But I think the fact that we're in Wales has been a plus. We started in Cardiff, we've opened now in Swansea, Newport. We have Welshness in common across the company. We have a great pride in what Admiral's achieved across the company, and we have people who are grateful for the employment opportunities, the career opportunities they've been given, and I'm sure those factors have contributed towards a workforce that feels very good about coming to work for Admiral. Admiral is in South Wales lock, stock and barrel. We're not just a satellite call centre operation. We've got our IT here, our marketing, our actuarial teams. We've got all our specialists here, and they're all homegrown essentially. So we tend to recruit out of the universities and grow people to do the job well and to do it the Admiral way. And of course that only works if you've got a good pool to choose from. And certainly in Cardiff University and the other educational institutions around South Wales, we've been able to recruit some excellent employees. Cardiff City itself is a really pleasant place to live, but don't forget the countryside. You know, we live out in the Vale of Glamorgan, lovely, the Gower, the Brecon Beacons. There's a lot out there which is you know, really attractive and really nice to be in. And the city itself, it's a manageable size. It's 1/3 of a million people. You can get around it easily. But it's got so much more than most cities with 1/3 of a million people. You know, it's got the Opera House, it's got the sports, it's got so much going on culturally. And so in terms of quality of life, it's great. We've been very happy and particularly a great place to bring up children.